Welcome back. You're live with Expresso on SABC3. Now listen to the warning in my voice. The drones are coming. No, before Grant Hines thinks the empire is striking back, I'm indeed talking about Steadidrones that are taking visual recording to a whole new level. We're about to see science fiction become reality. Welcome back and welcome to Duran de Villiers, who is in fact a steady drone director. Now, we have come a long way, clearly. I mean, I'm used to the little GoPro camera we stick on the front of the mountain bike as they send me hurtling down the mountain. We have taken it to a whole nother level. Take us through the Steadidrones that are on the table right now.
Well, basically, we have 4 different drones. We brought 3 to the studio, and as you said, I mean, we've come a long way. Technology has, in the last year, come to a place where we can actually get bigger cameras, SLRs, and proper film HD cameras in the air and in places where they've never been able to go.
Tell us about your company. What do you guys do? I would imagine you are filling a niche that is very welcome in the entertainment industry.
We're trying, yeah. We are a drone manufacturer based in Niceness. Basically, we actually manufacture and build and develop these drones specifically for film and production. And then we also have a couple other projects with fixed-wing drones that we're using for anti-poaching and shark spotting and longer-range kind of surveying. But our primary focus is to get video cameras and movie cameras in places they couldn't have
where
gone.
the human can't go.
Yeah.
This has got wartime written all over it. Where did this technology first come into being?
Well, initially, obviously the US government and DARPA and those kind of companies use, the Predator drone and the Seeker 2 drone in Afghanistan and those kind of things. But this is, very different to that. It uses similar technology. But yeah, a couple of different companies all over the world developing flight controls and this and that. It started as toys like the AR drone and a lot of different drones like that. But it's, again, come to a place where we can actually pick up, this one will do up to about 10 kilogram pickup, so you can get big cameras in the air.
Okay, take us through each individual drone. What are we using? Our little guy, I'm going to call him.
Little guy.
Not quite as intimidating as the giant in the middle of the table. Take us through the kinds of shooting you do with each drone.
Well, basically we have, as I said, 4 drones, from small to big. So this is our small baby one. That's the Steadidrone Quad, which is ideal for smaller cameras like the Iron Air Pro, which we use mostly, GoPros or other smaller action cameras. And that'll do 100, 120 kilometers in a straight line. So it's very fast and nimble, small little, to get in little hooks.
So if I'm going to hit a trail run and I want a camera to capture every second.
Chasing a mountain bike or even motorbike guys. Yeah.
Awesome, awesome, awesome.
And then from there we step up to the Hex, which is kind of a medium-sized drone, which is perfect for the individual who kind of a one-man show who needs to get aerial photography of estates. Also great for aerial videos. Also got the camera gimbals. You can mount small to medium SLRs in that one. And then we have a big one, which is
the big daddy.
The big one, which is our 8 Ultra, which is basically a drone, as I said, for larger SLR cameras, but also bigger digital cinema cameras like the Red Epic, C300, all those kind of.
Knowing the costs that are involved with just a Steadicam, I'm guessing that this, it's not a toy.
No, it's definitely not a toy. If you're rich enough, it can be a toy. But yeah, they cost a fair bit, but they're tools and they're very sophisticated. I mean, it's not just a remote control helicopter, it's fully gyro stabilized. So
pick this guy up, just show them what this camera gimbal does here.
Basically, it's fully the camera.
Always watching you, my friends.
And then it's fully stabilized on all 3 axes, so the camera will always be level.
Unbelievable. Now, how long does it take to master this as a piece of equipment? I would imagine it's only as good as its operator. Yeah,
I mean, it takes a bit of training to get up and flying. There's a difference between keeping it in the air and putting it exactly where you want for films and photography, but it's a lot easier than the traditional remote control helicopter because it's all stabilized, as I said. So if you push it forward and let go of the stick, it automatically levels itself. And it's got GPS, full navigation. And
so this really is almost like a convergence of all of the technologies that are really helping at the moment. It's not just audio-visual, but we are really reaching right across the full spectrum at the moment, and it all comes together in this.
Yeah, as I said, I mean, we're primarily trying to make these fulfillment productions, video, but our other larger fixed-wing drones, we've got a lot of different projects for, as I said, shark spotting, rhino, anti poaching, surveying, aerial photography, sea rescue, mountain rescue, so many different applications for this technology.
What's next, one has to ask? What are those bits of technology that make you, Duran, really excited about the future?
I just enjoy I think all of us, all guys especially, they like technology and how it increases the iPad and this and that. And with this, it's a very specific technology that's growing, and a lot of developers all over the world, kind of putting in. And again, the potential is so big. You can do so much with these.
Well, as someone who is in the industry, who is going to benefit a lot from this, man, it is awesome. But I love the fact that here in South Africa, we are leading the way. So keep up the good work,
Thanks
man.
so much.
Duran, what a pleasure, my friend. I'm going to see if I can convince them to take one of these guys out for a spin outside. Leanne, what do you think of my brand new toys?
One call, one touch, one solution.